In a dimly lit room, thick with the scent of burnt sage and candle wax, he sat the man whose ego once roared like thunder. Now it whimpered. The walls seemed to close in, whispering his name with every flicker of the flame. He had built his empire on illusion, convinced he could bend destiny, charm the divine, and rewrite prophecy with coin and cunning. But what happens when the mirror turns back? He'd gone to every reader in the city, desperate for answers. Some called him cursed. Others warned him to stop meddling with what he didn't understand. Still, he persisted, obsessed with her. The woman whose name burned his tongue like acid. The High Priestess, the one who no longer wept for him. He wanted to know why she wasn't broken. Why she still stood tall while he crumbled. Why every spell, every prayer, every whispered intention turned to dust the moment it reached her. He realize that no reader could save him, not when his own hands were dirty with manipulation and envy. Meanwhile, far away, she lit her candles in silence. She didn't chase, she didn't plead. She'd learned that peace was power, and that solitude was its sharpest weapon. The spirits protected her fiercely, for her heart had become a temple. Every time he sent his energy to spy on her, her ancestors answered with lightning. But the man couldn't stop. His pride was starving. He'd joined hands with shadowed men, an order of warlocks, bound by secrets and promises of wealth. They told him they could manifest love, make her his, rebuild his broken image. They lied. They used his obsession as a leash. And when their rituals backfired, they left him to rot in the ruins of his ambition. Legal battles rose like tides. His name was dragged through mud. Former friends turned their backs. He couldn't sleep because when he closed his eyes, he saw her face glowing behind his failures. Every tarot card pulled for him screamed the same word: karma. The High Priestess, meanwhile, was thriving. Her business flourished, her spirit untouchable. The same readers he had once bribed now whispered her name in reverence. She had become what he tried to fake: divine, grounded, and whole. And that, more than any curse, broke him. He realized then the love he'd been chasing wasn't T-love at all. It was ownership. What he wanted wasn't her heart, but her light to drain it, to wear it, to silence it. But she was born of storms, and storms don't kneel. The nights grew darker, the whispers louder. His magic, once his weapon, began turning on him. Candles refused to light. Mirrors cracked at his reflection. The same energy he'd sent to control was now binding him. He'd summoned chains, and the universe made sure he wore them. One night, he returned to the reader, the same one who'd warned him long ago. She didn't even open her cards this time. She just sighed. "You played God," she said softly. "But God doesn't take instruction." Outside, the wind howled like laughter. Somewhere in the distance, the High Priestess stood beneath the moon, offering gratitude, not for revenge, but for release. She knew what he didn't. Sometimes the greatest victory is not what you gain, but what you refuse to lose yourself for. And as dawn broke, his empire fell silent, not with a bang, but with a whisper. The spirits had finally collected their debt. In the end, all his rituals, his readers, his whispered intentions had led him here, not to her heart, but to his reckoning. Because the universe always balances its scales. And the High Priestess, she was never his lesson, she was his mirror. And mirrors, darling, never lie.